Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the numericals on interference. So the first numerical which we are taking is two plane monochromatic waves propagating in the same direction with amplitudes A and 2A and differing in phase by pi by 3. Phase by pi by 3. Superimpose. Calculate the amplitude of the resulting wave. So here we know the formula for the amplitude of the resultant is under root of a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 cos of phi. Let's put the values. R is equal to a square plus 2a square plus 2a into 2a into cos of pi by 3. This is a square plus 4a square plus 4a square cos pi by 3 is cos 60 degree and cos 60 degree is 1 by 2. So R is this is 5a square plus 2a square and this gives us 7a square and this gives us 7 root 7 into a. Right. Let's take the next question. In Young's double slit experiment, the intensity of light at a point on the screen where the path difference is lambda is k units. If path difference is lambda, intensity is k units. You have to find the intensity if path difference is there are three parts of this question, right? So this is lambda by 4, lambda by 3 and lambda by 2. We know that the formula for the intensity is intensity of the resultant is right. So if your path difference is lambda, then phase difference is equal to 2 pi. So therefore IR is equal to 4a square cos square 2 pi by 2. That means this will give you 4a square because cos pi is minus 1 square is 1. So this is given in the question that this intensity is K. Right? Now let's take the first case. Your first case says that if path difference is lambda by 4. So we know that if path difference is lambda by 4, then phase difference is 2 pi by 4, that is pi by 2. So what will be the intensity? Therefore, intensity of resultant is 4a square cos square pi by 2 upon 2, that is cos square pi by 4. So therefore, intensity of resultant in this case will be 4a square and cos pi by 4, 45. Cos 45 degree is 1 by root 2. Square of this is this. So this is 4a square. For 4a square we can put k. And for this can be written like this. So this intensity in terms of k is k by 2. Second, if lambda by 3 part difference, therefore what will be the phase difference? Phase difference will be 2 pi by 3 because we replace lambda by 2 pi. So therefore intensity of resultant is 4a square cos square 2 pi by 3, and cos 2 pi by 3 is minus 1 by 2. I'll solve it for you. So this is cos 2 pi by 3. Cos 2 pi by 3 is cos pi plus pi by 2. This is cos 120. And this means our IR will be 4a square and this is 4a square minus 1 by 2 whole square. This is 4a square is k according to question, and this is 1 by 4. So this gives me k by 4 units intensity. Now third case is lambda by 2. For lambda by 2, phi is 2 pi by 2, that is pi, right? So therefore IR is equal to 4a square cos square pi by 2, and cos pi by 2 is next question is if I1 is 4i and I2 is I. These are the two waves which are superimposing, and we have to find I max and I minimum. We know the direct formula that I max is root of I1 plus root of I2 whole square, and I minimum is root of I1 minus root of I2 whole square. So this is root of 4i plus root of I upon root of 4I minus root of I. This is 2 root I plus root I. This is 3 root I upon 2 root I plus minus root I. So this is root I if we are finding the ratio. Separately also we can calculate. This is 9:1. So if I want to write separately, I can write separately also. I max is 9. I minimum is 1. Next question. Deduce the ratio of the intensity at maxima and minima in the interference pattern. So I max upon I minimum. This is what we have to find out. We know that the width are in the ratio 1:4. So that means you can say that I1 upon I2 is W1 upon W2 is equal to 1 upon 4. So you can say that 4I1 is equal to I2, right? And we know that I max is under root of I1 plus under root of I2 whole square upon and root I1 we can write root I1 only, and root I2 we can write root of 4 I1 upon root of I1 minus root of 4 I1 whole square. So this is going to give me, again 3 root I1 whole square, and this is 2 minus 1 is root I1. Similar data as our previous question. The only thing is here the width ratio is given. So this is 9:1, right? Next question we can take. Here in this case, if you want to find the ratio of A1 upon A2, you can find that also. Right? We know that W1 upon W2. We know that I1 upon I2 is equal to W1 upon W2 is equal to A1 square upon A2 square. So if you know W1 upon W2, this is 1/4. Therefore, A1 upon A2 is equal to 1 upon 2. This is the ratio of the amplitudes of the constituent waves. Now we can take fringe separation. That means you have to find beta, right? It's a direct question. We know the formula for fringe width. Right? And this is, everything is given. So you can put the values. I'm not solving it. 1 into lambda is 500. Nano is 10⁻⁹ meter. Upon 3 millimeter means 3 into 10⁻³ meters. Right? And this is also 1 meter. So the answer will be in meter. We can solve it. This is 5 upon 3 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter. Minus 6 plus 2, that is minus 4. Right? This is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the minus 4 meter. We can take another question. In Young's double slit experiment, the light has a frequency of 6 into 10 to the power 14. Hertz. And the distance between the centers of adjacent fringes is 0.75 millimeter. That means fringe width is given. If the screen is 1.5 meter away, that means capital D is given. Right? What is the distance between the slits? We have to find the distance between the slits. Right? See, we need wavelength of the light for such question. So we know the formula that beta is equal to d lambda upon d. Right? So this can be written C is equal to nu lambda. So therefore lambda is equal to C upon nu. We can convert this d into C upon nu d. Now all the values are there. You can calculate it. 1.5 meter into lambda is not given, so C is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second upon d, that is small d we have to calculate, and frequency is 6 into 10 to the power 14, and this is equal to fringe width, that is 0.75 into 10 to the power minus 3. Right? So this gives me D. 1.5 into 3 into 10 to the power 8 upon 6 into 10 to the power 14 into 0.75 into 10 to the minus 3. On solving, we'll get 10 to the minus 3 meter. On solving these, we'll get this. Right? So this was about these questions. We can take few more questions after rubbing the board. In Young's double slit experiment, the two slits .15 mm apart are, that means illuminated by light of wavelength 450 nanometer. The screen is 1 meter away from the slits. One meter. Find the distance of second bright. And second dark. Fringe from the central maxima. How will the fringe pattern change if the screen is moved away from the slits? This is first part. If D increases, what will be beta? Now for such questions, we need to understand a small concept. So we have studied that if this is the screen, right, and we have this center point O, here we have this bright and then equal width in case of interference, right, and this is your central bright. Then after we say that this is first bright, second bright, and so on, right? And here we can say that this is first dark, this is second dark, and so on, right? We know that the condition for dark is n plus 1 by 2 lambda, and the condition for bright is n lambda, right? So here we know that n is equal to 0, 1, 2, and here also n is equal to 0, 1, 2, and so on, right? So here if we are talking about first dark, that means we have to put 0 over here. So first dark means n is equal to 0. Second dark means n is equal to 1, right? And if we are talking about first bright, that is the central bright, so for central bright n is equal to 0. We know that the path difference is 0 at central bright. For first bright n is equal to 1, and for second bright n is equal to 2. So this is a very important concept for numericals, because when you do the numericals, these are the things where children get confused. So very, very important point for numericals. Right. So now we can do this question easily. We have to find the distance of if this is your central, we have to find the distance of second bright. So this is first and this is second. That means for second bright n is equal to 2. And this is first minima, first dark. This is second dark. So this is n is equal to 1. So let's find out this. We know that x is equal to n d lambda upon d. So for this second bright, n is equal to 2. So that is x is equal to 2. D is how much? 1. Lambda is how much? 450 into 10 to the minus 9. Upon small d is 0.15 into 10 to the minus 3 meters. Now similarly, x second dark, this is bright, this will be n plus 1 by 2 d lambda upon d. This will be n is equal to 1 plus 1 by 2 into again d is 1 into 450 into 10 to the minus 9 upon small d is 0.15 into 10 to the minus 3. So this is 15 3s are 45. This is 9 upon 2 into 10 to the minus 9 plus 3 plus 3. So this gives me 4.5 millimeter, right? A beam of light consisting of, I'll take a big question here, two wavelengths 800 nanometer and 600 nanometer. So lambda 1 is used to obtain the interference fringes in YDSC on a screen held (1.4 meter away. If the two slits are separated by 0.28. If the two slits are separated by this, calculate the least distance from the central bright maxima where the bright fringes of the two wavelengths coincide, right? So this is the setup. The setup will remain the same in both the cases, right? Here the lambda is 800 and here the lambda is 600. So we know that fringe width is d lambda upon d. So if lambda is more, then beta is more, means wider fringes, right? So we know that any two consecutive fringes will overlap, or you can say any two consecutive fringes, any one. Suppose here nth, here n plus 1th. Now which one will be the nth? We know that if fringes are wider, then the number of fringes is less. So you can say that its wavelength is more than the fringes are wider, so less fringes. So we can say if here the nth fringe is there, because here the wavelength is more, then here n plus 1th fringe will coincide with it, right? So suppose that nth fringe is here and that nth fringe is n plus 1th fringes here. We are talking about this bright. They are saying that find the position where these two coincide. So this distance is considered to be same. So we can write that fringe width, x is n d lambda upon d. This is the formula, right? So for this we know that x must be same. In both cases we will write expression for both. So we can write for first case is let nth of first case coincides of second case. So we can write x first case is equal to x dash case, right? So that is n d same lambda 1 upon this is also same, and this is n plus 1 d same lambda 2 upon d, right? So they are saying that find the position where the nth bright of one coincides with the n plus 1th bright of the second. So they have not directly given, they are saying find the minimum distance at which the first brights, the very first number of bright that will coincide with the bright of the other. So this case, I hope this is clear, that this distance will be same where these will coincide. So if one is nth, the next consecutive will coincide with, of the other will coincide. So this is n lambda 1 is equal to n plus 1 lambda 2, because this will cancel out. So from here we can find n. Lambda 1 is 800 into nanometer. Nano is 10 to the minus 9, we can write, though it will be cancelled. N plus 1 into 600 into 10 to the minus 9 meter. So this way, this is cancelled, 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 this is cancelled. So this is 8n is equal to 6n plus 6. So therefore 2n is equal to 6. Therefore n is equal to 3. That means third bright of first case will coincide with fourth bright of the second case. Fourth bright of the second case. Right? Now you have to find out that distance, minimum distance. So for that, you can put in any of the formulas. We know that x, find x or x dash using either left hand side or right hand side of 2, right? So we can directly put the value. We have to find this x. This is n d lambda 1 upon d. We have to put the values simply. So n is 3, d is how much? 1.4, lambda is how much? 800 into 10 to the minus 9. Small d is how much? 0.28 into 10 to the minus 3. So we'll solve it. So this is giving me 4 3s are 12, 4 5s are 20, 4 7s are 28, 7 5s are 35. So this gives me 15 into 8 into minus 7 plus 3 minus 4. millimeter distance, right? So this is all about the numericals on interference. That's all for now. Have a nice day.